Hey everyone, after 2 years, I'm finally back in Japan. I made this quick video for everyone coming on Team 33 and Team 34 to give you a little overview and some important things you need to know. Hey everyone, Paul. I just landed in Japan after a 14-hour flight, and I just went through the first checkpoint where you have the iPads. You have to have the app, the SOS app. You have to open it up, and then they'll scan it. And I'm going to tell you something. The tour starts the minute you get off the plane in Japan, because you will see a level of professionalism and detail and process control like you have never seen anywhere in the world. When I got off the plane and I went into the inspection area where they look at your passport, they look at everything, they do all the paperwork, it's like going in a Japanese factory. I swear, it was unbelievable. Now, I've traveled all over the world, 110, 111 countries now. There is nothing like Japan. Keep your eyes open. Big ears, big eyes. What I did is I did 2 videos for you, one on filling out the forms, the declaration form and immigration form. I showed a quick little video on what you're gonna write and how you're gonna do it, so everyone's aware of that. And also did a screencast of opening up the app and how to do it and get it ready. So watch all these videos and away you go. So just before you land, make sure you fill out these 2 forms, a customs declaration and your embarkation form. There's 2 different ones. You sign them down at the bottom. Make sure you don't forget that. The most important thing is make sure you click no on everything. You're not a criminal, you're not carrying a firearm and things like that. So make sure no is everywhere. You'll need to know the hotel that you're going to be staying at, and we'll let you know which one that will be. The back is not necessary because that's only if you're declaring something. Then the embarkation form right here, you'll need to know your flight number, passport number, things like that. Pretty basic stuff. But on the back, make sure you check no, and on the front, check no on all those little boxes. Of course, if you're not going to check no, be prepared to be under some serious scrutiny from the Japanese government, because they don't mess around with letting anybody in to the country unless you're pretty pure. That's all I can say. So if you have a criminal record, maybe you ought to think twice about the Japan study mission, because you won't get very far in Japan. Your 2 forms, but the most important thing is the My SOS app. You're going to need to fill out this before you even get on the plane. Make sure you have everything recorded. Then you'll click on the app and you'll click on the bottom left-hand corner. It will bring up this QR code. You scroll down and you'll be able to find the QR code, because right when you get off the plane, there's going to be lots of people with iPads telling you have to have this app available and open the QR code. Now remember, everywhere in Japan, the learning should begin. Start paying attention to all the details in the baggage claim, the visual controls, everything. When I was taking this video, they stopped me, but here you go. When you're in the luggage, clear visual controls, the area where you do not stand. So the carts come around, then you advance board. Any other country in the world, everybody's rushing up. This is another amazing service in Japan, bag delivery. So for $5, you can have your bag shipped anywhere in Japan. Black Cat's one of the companies. We might even visit Black Cat because it's a really cool company, very lean. So people, instead of carrying their bags, just walk up here for $5. So basically take it anywhere in Japan in one day. It's absolutely amazing. Sometimes delivered within a couple hours. It's really cool. All the little stores here, they have great healthy food. You can get good snacks in here, lots of cool stuff over there. But then the bathrooms, when you come to the bathrooms in the airport, anywhere you go in Japan, they're incredible. The experience Toto, it says. Wait until you go in these bathrooms. They're the best in the world. A Kanban visual control system here. This one's occupied, these ones are open. Shows you what kind of toilets are available, whether or not it has a baby changing station, whether or not it has a bidet, whether or not it's a Asian style. It's all there. It's just amazing. It shows 3/4 capacity, the vacancy, because only one's used out of the 4 stalls. The urinals are right there. It's just insane what they're doing. So remember, Japan is not perfect, but compared to what? One of my favorite sayings. And also contrast. When you contrast this country to any country in the world, it's breathtaking. And you're going to start to see that from the moment you get off the plane to the moment you touch ground here, when you get in the taxi, whatever it is you're doing. Big ears, big eyes, you'll be blown away. Remember, I've been coming here for 20 years and I'm still like, this place is outrageous. So look how amazing this is. This is where I am right here. But I look up here and it says low cost bus ticket. You see that? I'll zoom in on it. Low cost bus ticket. You go to gate 7 and that takes you to Tokyo Station, which is just amazing. So now if you want to go to Tokyo Station, because I'm in Narita right now, which is about an hour outside of town, that's where the main airport is, and you need to meet us at Tokyo Station. I'm not saying you do, but if you did, for $5, $7, you can catch a bus for 1 hour all the way in. Just go up to Gate 7. Everything's clear. This airport is 44 years old. You can eat off the floor. Look how perfectly clean this place is. It's crazy. Everywhere you go, really clear signage everywhere. Whether it's recycling, whatever you're doing, clear bags to tell you the bags are full. It's just amazing. And then look at here. The vending machines are awesome. Super easy to know what you want to get. Lots of good healthy drinks in there. Some sugary ones, but lots of good healthy ones too. And if you want great coffee, the Boss coffee is fantastic. Another cool thing. Blue, cold drinks, green tea, unsweetened, sweetened, whatever you want, water, and then hot drinks. If it's red, that means it's a hot drink. See this, the red? These are hot drinks, so cool. This is the first time I've ever seen anything not perfect in Japan, but a little rusty here, but look how cool this is. A great pokeoke. You stick the bottle or the can in there, and it knows to separate it, whether or not it's a can or bottle, and it does a different thing with it, and it separates it right down here, bottles, cans, and it does it automatically. And then this bus right here, free terminal shuttle. The yellow bus gets you from terminal to terminal. The bus to Tokyo Station, so you get in line. Look how everything's all processed perfectly. And the guy tags it all and puts it in. Look at this. On the side of the bus is a Kanban, normally in the front and the back, right? But Tokyo Station, you can't screw it up. So this is Tokyo Station right here, and it is unbelievable. And there's the bus. It just arrived. And there's a good chance we might be staying in this hotel first night or two. Tokyo Station, one of the busiest train stations in the world, one of the cleanest, one of the most beautiful, and one of the most amazing technologically. You will not believe it. And this is the world famous Shinkansen, the high-speed train that's been in service since 1964. And I love Starbucks, and I gotta tell you, Tokyo and Japan has more Starbucks, and they're the coolest Starbucks ever. And the shopping in Japan is fantastic too. There's so many cool stores, you're gonna love it. And look at the bonsais here, so beautiful. So I'm at the Tokyo Station Hotel meeting with Mr. Yabe right here. And you know, you just saw him set the silverware. I feel like such a slob. I walk into this country and I feel like a slob. It's crazy. So I just had a beautiful lunch with Mr. Yabe, who will be speaking to us. And Mr. Yabe has never worked for Toyota before, but he just told me he drives a Lexus. So I asked him why he drove a Lexus, and his answer was really interesting. So Mr. Yabe, why do you drive a Lexus?
I have a huge trust
愛着みたいなのが
towards
あるんですよ
Toyota.
ね。
It's
で
not
ね
only trust,
他の
but
会社
love.
And this is the interesting thing. I asked him, why does he have the trust and love for Toyota? And I did not know he was going to say this. Go ahead.
ないかと思うんですよね。
Why Toyota receives so much trust from Japanese people? It's because they treat employees as a family, not like just a company, employee and
And he contrasted that to Nissan and Honda. What did he say about Nissan and what did he say about Honda, which is very interesting.
Honda is like a family-ish.
日産はね、
Family-ish.
ほとんどね、
But
そんなこと
Nissan,
ないない
almost
ない。
zero.
Zero.
No feeling of family.
And having experienced both of them here in Japan, I would agree with him 100%. That's interesting.
私も先生と同じような感じでした。
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Yabe. What a beautiful lunch we had, too.
ごちそうさまでした。
And so I was navigating to Haneda Airport to catch another flight. I noticed this conveyor belt to help with suitcases going up the steps. The Japanese think of everything. It's just crazy. I got on the train and noticed everybody in the queue perfectly aligned and very good visual controls. And I took this video en route to the airport because I thought, look how beautiful this city is. This is literally like one of the biggest, if not the biggest city in the world, like 22 million people. And it's so clean and beautiful, and there's parks along the river. And, you know, normally you go through all these industrial areas, you expect to be pretty grungy and stuff thrown all over the place. I didn't see anything. It's just like beautiful. And the interesting thing about Japan, it used to be a dirty city in the 70s, and look at what they did. Look how they changed. Look how they transformed their country. And that was a little boat that picks up any garbage that might be in the water. Really cool. Of course, there is no garbage in the water, but it just is an amazing place. The parks were incredible. Everything was just incredible. So get ready to come to Japan, and they'll even pour the beer with automation here. It's pretty incredible. We'll see you soon.